Hi and welcome to Phoenix TV. This is a show that brings you Manchester's and D-Side's most exciting sport, ice hockey, and with the Manchester Phoenix. Tonight's show we have got a pre-game, the game itself, post-match interviews, and if we're lucky we will have a post-game, but I'm not quite sure. I've got Jake here with me tonight because Andy's crook, using up all his sick leave yet again. Hi Jake.
Good evening, Tambo. Yeah, no, Andy's not in the best of health. We do wish him well. Get better soon, mate.
Right, last night I thought we were unlucky, to be honest with you. Swindon are a good, hard, physical side. We matched them, certainly for most of the game. Made a couple of errors, missed a couple of chances, and the wrong end of a 5-3, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it. That's just the way it went. We've played Swindon twice in pre-season. Looked more than a match for them for me. I think it's been all right. It's only 6 games old, the season now, but we need to start taking our chances. We're creating them. We just need to put the puck in the back of the net. The one that comes to mind last night was Nico. I think at 4-2 down, had a glaring chance. Just bury that, and we're right back in the game.
And Robin on a breakaway. You expect Robin. Having said that, let's give credit to Stevie Lyle. He was on one of us, it's not going to get past him type of night.
Yeah, it's not often that we give Stevie Lyle the credit that he deserves. We know he's the pantomime villain down here, but no, he had a good game last night and did really well to keep us at bay.
Right, on to tonight. It's no pre-season, no War of the Roses, which I'm quite glad of, to be honest with you. But the Steeldogs, a new Steeldogs, apparently.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how they come out tonight. Greg Wood in charge. It might change completely. It might change it might stay exactly the same. We'll just have to wait and see. But we've said it time and time again. They've got players on that team that, when they want, are capable of playing really good hockey.
Yeah, they've still got Callum Patterson though.
But they've still got Patterson. But he's not a terrible player.
Oh, he is. He most certainly is.
I think I've seen him cause problems. Not necessarily the right kind of problems. Maybe he causes them more problems than he does us, but he's a big guy. He's capable of doing some damage.
I wait to be convinced on that.
We'll see.
They've got they've got a couple of new imports. They've still got Corhorn, and they bought Stan Lasek in.
Yeah.
Bit of a troublesome in the locker room, I heard, but he scores goals.
He does, and you know, at the end of the day, I hate to use that cliche, but if he's putting the puck in the net, I'm sure his teammates will just put up with it. Corhon, as we know over the last couple of seasons, talented hockey player. Wears silly gloves, but he's a talented hockey player.
Yeah, we just got to watch. We can't let him break away. It's like letting Nell break away for Swindon. They're going to put it away.
Yeah, you can't. It's players like that you give them an inch, and that's it. They will get away from you. I mean, but that works for us as well. Sartek, if he gets half a step on somebody, that he's not being caught. He's not being caught, and we need to start using that.
Well, that's right. Well, I mean, I've got to be fairly confident on tonight. I mean, we're short benched. We've just got to get on with it. But to me, if we can take 2 points a weekend while we're short benched, we're not going to be far away.
We'll do okay. I was really pleased with the performance last week against Guildford. I know we're going to keep talking about it, and I know we were under the cosh for quite a lot of that game. But I think we contained them well. We hit them on the break, and we scored 3 goals. One of them was decidedly fortuitous, I know, but we put the puck in the net. I'm confident of a win here this evening.
Well, I got in a bit of trouble being overexcited last week, apparently, when we scored. But yeah, I'll do it again tonight if need be. Right, I think that just about covers it. I think both a lot of what to do. Let's go and get on with it.
Let's crack on.
Go watch some hockey.
It'll be the 2 Sheffield boys, James Archer and Tom Squires, to take the game's opening face-off. The Phoenix in red and the Steeldogs in all black. Puck is dropped and we are underway. It's the Phoenix who win the draw. Russell will play it across to Boothroyd on the left side of the Phoenix zone. Waves his way into the zone, sets up Alton, and puck's just behind him, and it rolls down into the corner. He plays off the boards to Robin Kovar. He's got Satek waiting at the back. No, puck rolls out in front. Sedlar tries to knock it away. The Steeldogs at 6s and 7s in front of their own net. Elliott backhands up the boards, and it'll be Morgan who can feed Ashley Calvert, who chips in off the boards. Well, chasing after it himself. Boothroyd should get there. He fires it round the boards on the right point, sends it down low. Kovar will pick this one up and set up from behind the net. He's got Satek open top of the circles. Big shot, and he scores! Great strength, Robin Kovar. Nobody picking up Michael Satek, and he goes tippy top corner over Dali Sedlar's right shoulder. Early goal, and it's 1-0 Phoenix. But he can get there ahead of Barry and chops it round the boards. O'Flaherty backhands it through. Wood's got all sorts of time, sweeps a backhander out in front. Can O'Flaherty settle it down? Yes, again, good stop by Sedlar. Rebounds there for Archer. Can he force it home once, twice? Not quite. All sorts of bodies down on the ice. O'Flaherty settles the puck down, walking out of the corner, shoots it off the pad of Sedlar and away. Out of the corner, then nicely sweeps it through for Nico Alton, trying to go back door towards Kovar, who had the open net, but fans on it. Across it goes, one-timer from Satek, good pad stop by Sedlar, and the Steeldogs clear the rebound away. Look out of his skates, he eventually does, it bobbles up in the air, down in front of the Phoenix penalty box. Davis gets thumped into the boards from behind, and that will be a penalty. Stephen Matthews with his arm in the air, and it is going to be Craig Elliott who will head to the bin for the shove from behind on Paul Davis. Phoenix straight back on the power play. Out of the corner, it's Archer who tips it on for Kovar. Kovar stopping down in the right corner, feeds Neil on the point, and now Kovar's worked his way to the hash marks. He goes across, Platil winding, shooting, and it's gloved down by Dali Sedlar. Jan Platil got a hold of that one, but Sedlar gets the glove up, keeps it out. But that might work in Sheffield's favour as Morgan gets it. Korhon, left-hand side, winding, shooting, good stop by Foe. Satek in stride, he said it's Ben Wood. Big shot, he's blocked up over the netting and out of play by Dali Sedlar. Time winding down in the first period, the Phoenix win the draw. Flipped across Altonen, big shot, good pad stop by Sedlar. It was a big rebound that came out, Phoenix couldn't work it. Chance in front for Kovar, and Dali Sedlar makes the save. Kovar puts his hands on his head. Again, he was wide open back door, but Sedlar manages to squeeze his knees together and keep it out. So he'll flip the puck through, and it'll be Morgan who feeds Korhon, who's got a bit of open ice to skate into. Winding, shooting, it's off the glove of Stephen Foe. That was an awkward one. To get it clear as Archer scoops it wide. Satek will race onto this one. Off the boards, Morgan too busy waving his man wide. He's hauled down, has to be a penalty surely. Michael Satek unceremoniously dumped down to the ice by Ben Morgan, who was too worried about the man crashing the back door from the point. Decides against flinging it. One-timer from Satek, didn't get all of it. It bobbles around in front. Sedlar's down on the ice. Who's got the puck? Is it under the Sheffield defenceman? We'll wait and see. Craig Elliott's been unceremoniously chucked out of the way by Archer, I think. Back at full strength as Platil drops in behind the net, gets across. Chance in front for O'Flaherty. It was nicely worked, but Sedlar kicks that right leg out again to make the save. So they do. It's Craig Elliott who brings it away. Trying to play it sharp angle and tying up Tom Squires as Robin Kovar, and it was worth doing because Squires would have had an open goal. Smith walking in, shot is held by Foe. Kovar will head to the bin, but he had to take one for the team there, otherwise Tom Squires had a tap in. Korhon and now back to Morgan, top of the circle, moving more central. Korhon on the right hand side, Boothroyd going for the block, and it's a save made by Foe. Luke Boothroyd just dropping down to one knee there, taking away the passing lane, and all Korhon could do was shoot into the glove of Stephen Foe. And Morgan at the point, who flips it through. Bossas again shooting, it's off the blocker of Stephen Foe. Wood trying to bat it clear, Foe gets tight on the post to deny Korhon. Ben Wood gets there, but he can't get it clear. Smith down low, tip comes in, save is made by Foe, rebounds there, and it's a good stop by Stevie Foe. Andy Hurst got his own rebound, but Foe flashes the leather and keeps it 1-0. And James Neal gets there, he finds Michael Satek, he's got Kovar half a step on the D, takes the shot, he tried to go near post, but it goes high and wide. Satek gets there nicely, plays it down low. Nico Altonen's onto it. Steeldogs a bit asleep at the back as Kovar gives it back to Altonen. He then drops it off to Platil. Down low it goes to Kovar. In the slot was Neil. Work back to Platil, but it's come outside the line. Eventually comes to Trent Hope. Touched a little bit heavy, but he finds Davies, who nicely reels it in, gains the zone. Backhands towards the net. Sedlar makes the stop, and he'll cover up the rebound. The Steeldogs bring it away. Korhon nicely steps inside his man, driving his way into the zone. Backhand comes out towards Squires, who's tied up as he tried to get his shot away, and Satek sliding in, stops it going in. Foe diving down on top of that loose puck, but it's good defensive work from Michael Satek. The face-off this time will switch across the zone, and this time it is the Steeldogs that win it again. Smith gets it ahead to Bossas, who will give it back to him on the backhand. He goes across the zone to Ben Morgan. Bossas with a nice pass, trying to split his way through the D, goes back and puck rolled away from him. Squires trying to bank it in off Steve Foe, and it almost worked as Tom Squires threw that one towards the net. Foe had slid across, comes off his back and the side of the net. Let's have a little bit of time with Ben Russell, who tries to play a long pass. That one's I think come off the knee of Bossas. Kovar skating his way into the zone. He's got Satek, gives it back to Kovar, back towards Michael Satek. That is brilliant work from Kovar and Satek. The give and go passes, and Satek buries his second of the night. 2-0 Phoenix. Smith, the left-hand side is Calvert, tips it ahead, but Jan Platil will get there for the Phoenix and just rims it round the boards. O'Flaherty does a good job tying up his man. Elliott looking to turn away from Neil. He's done well there, Craig Elliott. Calvert comes in, sharp angle, it comes back to him. Platil trying to tie up his man. Calvert forces it home. Phoenix just couldn't get that one clear. It came off the skates of Jan Platil and right onto the tape of Ashley Calvert, who goes right through the pads of Stephen Fone, and it's 2-1. Morgan again. And now Smith once more carries it ahead. Puck bobbled, Nico Altonen gets a stick in there. Kovar intercepts, drives his way down the ice. He's too strong for Bossas. He's got Satek walking in, back towards Kovar. They are at it again. Satek to Kovar. It's brilliant. It's 3-1 Phoenix. Into the Sheffield zone. He'll turn with speed, skips his way past Archer, skips his way past the diver James Neal, saves his way by for a rebound, comes back across and it's tapped in. Lubomir Korhon it is. The save was made, but Bossas with the second effort got it out front, and it's 3-2. Steeldogs will bring it away. Calvert manages to reel it in. He skipped his way past Boothroyd. 2-on-1. Calvert trying the toe drag. Great work by Luke Boothroyd. Diving to take the option away. Steeldogs trying to stuff it in at the post with Lewis Bell. Bell comes piling in. Satek pushes him away. Fone has kept the pad and the stick down on the ice to keep the puck out. Handing through to Robin Kovar, who turns away from Wood. Boothroyd crashing the net as Kovar instead drives his way out of the corner. Through traffic, it's gloved and held by Dali Sedlar. Greg Wood from behind the goal line, long pass, diving plays, a good one from Ben Wood to get his stick in the passing lane. Platil delays, finds Kovar, who tips it through 2-on-1 for the Phoenix. Satek across, Kovar, Satek, brilliant! They are at it again, this too. It was a nice line change by the Phoenix. The Steeldogs were a bit sloppy. Satek has the hat trick, and it's 4-2. Satek loses his edge, he's given the puck away. Kovar, empty net and scores. Robin Kovar fires it in from the blue line. The referee's getting an absolute earful here from Arnoldus Bossas. Korhon's thrown his stick at the referee. The Steeldogs are losing the plot here. Empty net goal for Kovar, it's 5-2. Down the ice, it's a 3-on-1. Neil is the one. Shudra winding, shooting off the blocker of Stephen Fone. It'll bounce down in front. Fone's gloved it. Buzzer goes, end of the game. And it was a game which really sprang into life in the final 20 minutes. The Sheffield Steeldogs stuck around. The final score from tonight's game is Manchester Phoenix 5, Sheffield Steeldogs 2.
Right, Phoenix TV after a fantastic 5-2 win against the Steeldogs. I'm here with a guy you probably won't recognise. He's only had a couple of games with us. He's just joined us. Very experienced D-man, Jan Platil. Hi, Jan.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, welcome to the club. Nobody's seen you yet, so on behalf of everybody, welcome to our organisation.
Thank you.
And basically tonight, it's usually a tough game against the Steeldogs. It's usually very physical. It wasn't, but we scored some lovely goals tonight.
Oh, well, the Steeldogs played really well tonight. The first two periods, we had big trouble with them, you know. Like, they've been skating, you know, and there wasn't that much hitting today, but we had a trouble to score and goal as the same game as in Swindon. We created chances, but we, for some reason, cannot put them in for the last couple of games, you know. But in the third period, we started taking advantage of the chances, you know, and that what was the difference in the game.
All right, so you've only been here a couple of days, just getting to know the guys. Have you played with any of the guys before?
Yeah, I only played with Altonen. We played together 10 years ago in Lukarauma, you know, in Finland. You know, I thought he's British. I forgot about him. You know, 10 years is a long period of a time. So I was like, who's the fourth import? And he goes like, I am. We used to play together in Rauma. I was like, no way, I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got to be honest, he looks a lot younger than you do.
Yeah, I know. He's 5 years younger too, you know what I mean? So I didn't remember the young kids, you know.
So, I mean, obviously you were at Hull to start the game, and the way circumstances went, it's a good pickup for us. You know, we need a D-man. We've got an experienced D-man. It can only be good for the club.
You know what? It was a great fix for both sides, you know, for me and the team, because Stan is hurt now. I actually broke his foot the first game. I feel so bad for that. I didn't know. So till he I'm gonna stay with the club till Stano gets healthy, and after I'm probably gonna leave because we can only have 4 imports in the league, so it's just a temporary fix, and till I find a club to play for, and till Stano gets healthy.
Of course, with us losing Mark Thomas as well to the same injury, the D man is fitting in just nice into the D.
Yeah, like we try, like I'm actually surprised, by the guys. Like, they're really good defense, experience. We help each other a lot on the ice. The talking helps, and it's a pleasure to play with them.
Well, welcome again to the club. But last night was a tough loss. I thought we could have won it if we'd taken our chances. Tonight we took our chances with some great goals, and all the other clubs around us all lost.
All the clubs lost around the league. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't follow those scores, pretty much. I just follow the team I play for, and the rest of the leagues, I don't care. I just focus on the game I play.
Well, we're happy. We've played 6. We've won 4 of them. That'll do for us.
Yeah, I think so. For the beginning of season, yeah.
Jan, thanks very much, and I'll talk to you again sometime.
Thank you.
Well, that's Phoenix TV for another week. It was good to talk to the new boy, Jan, here, purely because Michael Satek, our man of the match, his English isn't up to Phoenix TV, and he wouldn't understand a word I was saying anyway with my accent. So it was good to catch up on the new boy. Great win for us tonight. 2 points weekend. Results going in our favour. Next week, we've got the Basingstoke Bison on Sunday. We're away at Bracknell on the Saturday and the Bison at home on the Sunday with the usual 6:30 face-off. Don't forget, you can keep up with the club on all the usual outlets. We've got the website, we've got Twitter, we've got Facebook, we've got the local media, and of course, you've got Phoenix TV on the web. So until next week, see ya.